Hi everyone, this will be a video tutorial on the blog I have written to load a dataset from a CSV file to a Django database and serve on a website. This is the books dataset that I want to display on my website, and I will load this details on our website. So let's get started. So you need to have first your project setup. So here I have already a project setup. So this is my core. uh, the main setting up of the e-commerce website is here. So I will go through the file. So uh, this will redirect me to store URLs, and here this will list all the products. Okay, so this is the initial setting. I will go to settings.py. I have registered the stored app here. There are some changes that you need to make. First you need to register the template, because in Django we mostly use the templating system, and we have templates here for store and baskets. Then there is one more setting that you need to do, and for database I'm using SQLite by default. That is by default. Yeah, you need to set the media path, because all the whatever data that we load to SQL, our SQLite, that is getting stored in the media path. So I have what I did, the data set I had, that is here in our media library. Okay, now let's go through the steps. So first what we need to do is, where is our store? Yeah, this is our store. The first thing we need to do is we need to create our model, that is the structure of our database. So if you see, I have created, let me show that data set also. So yeah, so we have category in our data set. So we also created a category table, and then we have a product table which will have information of all the products, like title, category, whatever we have here. Okay, and we are also displaying image. Okay, and now let's go to, once we have created our models, and we have set up our views, uh, here we are displaying all the products. So store home.html will display all the products. I will go to home.html also. So we have a never, and we are displaying product title, and absolute, we are getting the absolute URL of the products from views.py, sorry, models.py. If you see, we are returning here absolute URL, which will return the slug value. So we are creating a slug also here, right? Let's go. Yeah, product. So whenever we will click on our product, it will display all the related information of the product. Although I'm not displaying all the related information, I will show what I'm displaying. Product. So I'm displaying image, product title, author of the product. So we don't have a description in our data, product description. So although I am setting it here so that whenever we create or yeah we create a new product in our backend or uh, through admin panel, that will have description also, and then uh, type of book we have hardback, then product price, and then these are the values like cart related to cart. I will show you in UI. So once we have models ready, views ready, okay, first thing we need to do is we need to uh, migrate the changes in our database. So if you see, we have SQLite currently. I will delete this for now. Okay, so let's first uh, do the changes. Run py manage.py, make migrations. So it will say no changes detected because I already created the database. Okay, then what we will do, we will do migrate to register our models. Alter, everything is registered here. Okay, it's now what I will do is our new database is created, so I need to create a super user to log into admin panel. Py, I will use admin, email address. Okay, so now our like website is will be uh, working. I will show the current database. Yeah, so it's running. So we did these steps. We are here. Okay, so currently this is our UI because we don't have any product. We haven't loaded any products. Okay, go to admin, login. So we have categories. We don't have anything to display, but I will show. Uh, we have two options: name and slug. Slug will be used to get the absolute URL, and it will display nicely on our website. So let's go to products. We don't have products, but we want to add, we can add everything here. Okay, now what we will do, see, we have our CSV data, right? Yeah, we will go through the loading part, this part. Okay, so create a file, import data.py inside store, the app you want to use. Okay, now import all the necessary libraries that you are using here. So I've imported regular expression, pandas, and so see here I am importing category and products from model because I need to use that to create the product instance, right? So I loaded the CSV data here. You see, there were some modification in the price as well, so that I did here. Then we got the admin user, that is our default user here. If you have multiple, you can use that. Then we iterated through each of the rows of our data frame, and Then we created a category instance or category object, uh, naming category and slug to category value, whatever we have. Then we provided the image path. uh, this you can tweak according to your needs, where you have stored your data set. And then main thing, so remember this thing. So some of the product titles contains values in brackets, but but like slug doesn't allow to have special characters, so I am removing all the special characters here, and only dash is allowed. Okay, so wherever I am getting a space, I am replacing it with dash for our slug. Okay, now when we will check the path of our image, since I'm also displaying image here. And then what we did is we created a product instance. For title, we whatever column we had in our data frame, we replace it with title, category created by author. Descriptions, we don't have any description, so I'm passing no value here. Then image path, then we have slug, price, in the stock, rating, etc. Then we are doing product ourselves. This is a necessary step, and this is inside our for loop. Okay, so for each product it will create a product object and then save it. This is same like when you are testing your whatever model you have created, and you want to test it. So you do the testing like this only. You create a product, then delete a product after testing. We are doing this all this. So our import data.py is ready. You can go through the blog to see it in detail. I have mentioned it in detail. Now we need to run this script. So in order to run this script, this particular script, we need to first install Django extension, which allows us to install this script. Okay, what I will do, I will so I have already installed that package. After installing that, what you need to do is you need to uh, okay, yeah. Once you have installed it, what you need to do is first we will close our server. uh, then we will run our script using this uh, command. So it will create all the product instance and load it into our SQLite file. So let's go stored. I think we are missing something. Yeah, I forgot to do this step. That's what I was thinking. Okay, we have already this. Yeah. So what's happening? No model found. Why? Okay, okay, sorry. uh yeah, a mistake. Yeah, so this will create now. This will load all the data into our DB database. So I will show the admin panel. So currently you go to home. We have stopped our server. Wait for it to finish loading the data. This is the main step actually. We have a lot of data here. That's why it is taking time. But what we can do is data. Let's suppose you are creating a recommendation system, and so that is a thing I'm working on. So recommendation, you are creating a recommendation system and you want to show the product based on the recommendations, right? So we- whenever user logins, a session is created or existing sessions is restored from the database, and based on users preferences, products are getting recommended, right? So that is what is happening, or that is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, it is still loading. Why is it taking too much time? Let it finish. I hope I can run the server. Yeah, still loading. CSV data has been loaded into the Django database. So all the data has been loaded. Let's go to our admin panel. So before we had no data, let's go to products. Let's see, we have all the data. That's one thing I want to see. We have a special character in our title. Here we have brackets. That's why uh, in slug we modified our slug a little. We have, you can see we have different categories. We have 33 categories here, right? And if we go to our website now, it will look nice. See, now you can go to any category also. Then what you can do, you can, let's say, go to book. This is what I'm working at. To basket, see it is changing. Okay, I have to set up this. Yeah, that's all for the tutorial here. I think I haven't missed any step, but yeah, you can go through the blog and do it on your own. Thanks for watching. uh, See you soon.